Hello and welcome to week 2 of your College Skills 103 C-Session course. Again, my name is Tinsley, and let's go ahead and get into your week 2 assignments. I do have a reminder at the top for you. If you didn't sign up for a Remind, go ahead and do so, as you will miss out on important information if you're not signed up for a Remind. Now, your week 2 assignments are firstly the personality type worksheet, also the learning style survey, and that's followed by your journal 2, discovering your learning identity. Now, there's a note here, and it discusses meeting your teammates to discuss the project and exchanging contact information. Be sure to do that. I've set up a space for you. Right there for exchanging information and talking to each other, but exchanging information, contact information will make that easier. You won't have to always be logged into the Blackboard page to speak with your peers in your success team. All right, and then lastly, we'll have the pro tip and reminders section. Now, let's get right into the correct frame of mind. As a reminder, you signed up for a just about 6 weeks course that has the work of 14 weeks. Now, this means that there'll be a lot of work condensed into that period of time. But and of course, yes, there's a lot to complete in a short amount of time, but with dedication and commitment, you'll be able to meet these challenges. So, what does that mean? It means you should get started each week right away. Also, check to ensure that you can complete the expectations, that you understand everything, and if you need support, go right away, and reach out to the tutoring center. Now, here's the information for the tutoring center. You can schedule online or in-person tutoring sessions with a professional tutor by calling 864-646-1367 or emailing them at the tutoring center at tctc.edu. You can also use this for campus engagement. So it's a win-win for you, by doing this. All right. Now, again, if you only can meet online, they have that capability. Also can meet with you in person. But the key thing to remember is not to wait to the last minute because you're much less likely to be able to be supported if you do. All right. So go ahead, jump on it, and don't procrastinate. As I mentioned earlier, be sure to sign up for Remind. Those instructions are within your Blackboard page. Within the week 1 folder is one place you can find those directions. So be sure to sign up for Remind. All right. Here's a reminder, very important. If I can't open an assignment, I can't grade it. Ensure that you save and submit all files as Word or PDF documents. This is very important, especially if you have an Apple product, you have a Mac product that's not compatible with Blackboard. So make sure that you save that as a Word or a PDF document. All right. Okay. Additionally, be sure that you upload your files and submit again in Word or PDF, or if it's a presentation, you can do PowerPoint as well. But do not click, let me get my arrow here. Don't click create submission and just start typing into the space as well. What you'll want to do is click upload files and then, find where you have saved that file so you can retrieve it, you can upload it. So be sure to do that. You would not want to, again, click create submission, but you'll want to click upload files, okay? And then if you have multiple files, you'll do all of those within the one submission. You're able to upload more than one file, as many files as you need to complete that assignment. All right. Moving forward. And now here I have, just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, I was just talking about on the screen prior. When you click upload files, you'll just do all of those at one time and then click submit, all one submission. Okay, so you will access this week's work just like you did for week 1 within the week 2 folder. So you'll click on that week 2 folder. It'll take you in. All right. And again, the assignments for this week would be personality type worksheet, learning style survey, journal 2, which is discovering your learning identity. And again, meeting your teammates to discuss the project and exchanging contact information. So let's talk about the personality type worksheet. So the first step, complete the personality type at this web address. That's the 16personality.com personality-types. So that's what you'll need. And you don't have to, if you would not like, have to type all that in at the top of that worksheet. It's actually there, and you can just click on that link. But if you would like to, you could just type it in directly as you see it here. All right, moving forward. Step 2, you're going to use that information from the completed personality type worksheet to complete the personality test results worksheet. All right. Step 3, submit your completed personality test results worksheet. That's the process. Okay. Again, you will go to upload files and go to where you have saved that file and just go ahead and upload it and then click submit, and you'll be good to go. All right. Again, as I mentioned earlier, if I can't open a document, I can't grade it. I will enter the 0. And then, if that is the situation that caused you to earn that 0, you could resubmit that. You could re-upload that. But just avoid that. No one wants to have to re-upload things if they don't need to. But, just remember to save it as a Word document or PDF. If you do make that error, you'll see that 0, but then you'll see a note from me mentioning what the issue was. All right, moving forward. All right, learning style survey. So with the learning style survey, step 1, complete that self-assessment, and I have that website provided for you here. It's also provided for you on the sheet as well. And again, this will help you discover your preferred learning styles. All right, step 2, utilize the information from the completed test to complete the multiple intelligences results worksheet. All right, and then you will submit your completed worksheet. All right, same process, upload your file and click submit. Again, and I know I'm saying it a few times, but it's for a purpose because it happens. So again, if I can't open it, I can't grade it, be sure to save it as a Word or PDF document. All right, next, Journal 2, discovering your learning identity. So this is all about learn about who you are as a learner. So questions. When you're completing this, you will need to complete it in MLA format. I've supplied that for you. You can use that template. I suggest using that template so that you can get full credit very easily. Just type right over it, no issues. All right, so I have guiding questions for you. Things like, what does your personal responsibility mean to you? What does personal responsibility mean to you? Why is it important to adopt a creator mindset? Which inner voice do you hear the most? How does it affect you? Are you able to change the way you talk to yourself when this happens? And so forth. All right. So address those questions. And then the last ones, what is your preferred learning style? Do you think that there's a connection between your personality type and learning style? And so forth. So you'll just complete those. And again, go through the same process, upload the file, and click submit. All right. And then last but definitely not least of the assignments this week is to meet your teammates and discuss the project. While you're doing that, exchange contact information for ease of communication. All right. So again, and I'm being very clear so that you can get ahead of the game. I want to support you in any way possible by giving you these kind of heads up and insights, and in just a minute, pro tips so that you can be very successful in this course. So again, meet with your success team, exchange that contact information. I've emailed your teammate information, and it's also in the class announcements, so you know what team you're on. You also have a specially kind of created space for you at the top bottom left of your Blackboard screen where you can communicate. Again, you have a meeting space allocated at the bottom left of our Blackboard page. So, pro tips, let's get right on into that section. As mentioned, this is a 6-week course that has the work of 14 weeks in it. It's still the same work. So, to be successful, always look ahead and, if possible, work ahead. That will save you some frustration. All right. So, with that in mind, what's coming up next week? Well, you have the Campus Resources Project. You have the Campus Engagement, component or assignment. The first component of that assignment is proof, and the second component of the Campus Engagement assignment is reflection. So you have the Campus Resources Project, the Campus Engagement assignment, which is composed of proof and reflection. And if you're smart, if you're sharp, and I would suggest this, see how you can tie it together. If you're going out for your campus engagement, it would be smart to use what you need to do in that campus resources project and see how much of it can be tied to that. And you'll see what I'm talking about. When you actually look at it, you'll see, hey, if I make an appointment possibly with a tutoring center, I might be able to talk about this project and ask them some questions that are related to the campus resources project while I'm over there, or whomever you decide to interview. And that's a big hint, right, about the campus resources project. But I would strongly suggest looking at it this week so that you can make an appointment, and I'm emphasizing this clearly. I would look at it, see that you will need to do this campus resources project next week and the campus engagement, and go ahead and make an appointment so that you can get on somebody's schedule. You won't feel rushed, and it will be much easier to break apart and actually complete if you do it in that way. So just be smart, review that assignment, make that appointment, and if you feel like, oh my goodness, that's a lot to handle in a short period of time. Admittedly so. It is a 14-week class that is in 6 weeks. It's a condensed version, but to make it easier for yourself, just go ahead and make appointments and do things ahead of time as you're able. So here's some reminders as we come to a conclusion. All week 2 work is due by 11:59 this coming up Sunday. Don't wait till last minute because technology and internet can be fickle, and also you need time to complete these things. There's no way to wait till last minute. Be smart. Start out from day one. Start from day one of each week getting these things taken care of. Because if you do that, you can definitely do this. You will make it happen. Now, with that in mind, there's no time like the present to get started.